Hey guys, I'm Leila. So we're going to be checking out new live arena. I know people are really excited about this. I had a chance to check it out briefly earlier. Definitely things I like about it, and there's been some suggestions that we've given, so let's check this out.
And welcome to our newest update preview, where we'll be shining a light on one of our most highly anticipated features. Prepare to enter the live arena.
Live arena.
As always, let's cover the basics first. Live arena is a new arena mode where you can engage in real-time PvP battles against other players. While that's incredibly awesome by itself, live arena also comes with new quests, new artifact sets, as well as a Great Hall expansion, where you can use special live arena crests you earn from winning battles to unlock additional bonuses. I know. I'm excited too.
There's a lot there.
You'll unlock Live Arena once you reach level 50, and it'll be open several times a day. Our first idea was to have this as an always-on feature, but in development, we found it caused problems finding matches quickly and reliably.
Oh, that makes sense.
Our plan is to open Live Arena on a set daily schedule, so we can ensure you won't have huge wait times when finding a match.
That'd be nice.
To make sure everything's working correctly ahead of its grand opening, we'll be running a Live Arena test launch with a limited group of players. You can see the schedule for this test on screen now. As for the full launch, here's the schedule on screen. Live Arena will open in 2-hour windows, which should give you more than enough time to get your battles in. Remember, the full launch schedule is subject to change, and we'll of course let you know if and when it does. Enough talk. How do I start fighting? Like Classic or Tag Arena, initiating a Live Arena battle costs a Live Arena token. You can have a maximum of 5 at any given time, and you can purchase a refill with gems if you run out. Each new refill will cost more than the last one, though both the refill price and your default Live Arena tokens reset each day at midnight UTC. So your tokens are burning a hole in your pocket. Let's get to the juicy PvP fun. Once you hit the Find Opponent button, the game will find a worthy combatant of a similar skill level within your current Live Arena tier. To make matchmaking as fair as possible, matches are found based on both your average and most recent performance data.
That makes sense.
Once you're matched with a suitable opponent, you're on to the first phase of battle. This is where you pick your champions and where the mind games truly begin. A coin flip decides who picks first, and then each player takes a turn picking champions from their roster. Both players
What I find interesting with this, anybody play like Heroes of the Storm or games like that, is this is very similar to kind of how that goes, where when you're ready to play, it kind of ping pongs back and forth and people get to choose their roster is what they have going on. So far, interesting, guys. What do you think so far? Drop some comments.
Go back and forth until they both have a team of 5. Then each player gets to ban a single champion from the opposing team. That means that champion won't be taking part in the battle, bringing teams down to 4. In bronze and silver tiers, you can use duplicate champions. Once you hit gold, though, all champion picks must be unique across both teams. That means no duplicate champions at all. You can use all sorts of devious tricks during this phase. Conceal your intended strategy. Pick decoy champions to trick your opponent into banning a champion you weren't going to use. Deliberately pick champions to take them off the table for your opponent. The possibilities are endless. Just be aware that these same tricks are being used against you. Finally, each player selects their team leader. As with all other game modes, the team leader's aura skill will empower the rest of your champions. So choose carefully. Don't take too long considering your strategy. Each of these phases has a time limit, and the game will decide for you if the time runs out. Once the teams are locked in, it's time to battle.
Okay, so we're watching this live on Twitch, and there's a comment that they didn't realize at first you can't choose the same champs as the opponents. That's when you get into gold. So if I heard correctly, it said bronze and silver, there can be duplicate champs, but as soon as you get into gold, there can't be duplicates. All right. And it isn't 5v5. It starts out as 5 with a ban, so it makes it 4.
In terms of the battles themselves, there's no mechanical difference between Live Arena and Classic Arena. The turn order of champions is determined by their speed stat and various turn meter manipulation skills. And each champion takes a turn and uses skills like they always do. But while the mechanics may be the same, you're now fighting a real human instead of an AI. So be prepared for anything. Watch the clock when choosing your skills. You've got 15 seconds to make your choice.
I like that.
If you don't decide in time, well, the game will. Fail to take your turn 3 times in a row, and you'll go into auto battle mode until you assume direct control.
Good.
There's
okay,
an overall
I like that.
time limit for every battle, too. Fail to finish within 30 minutes, and both players will be credited with a loss. Stalling isn't a viable strategy, and you'll want to fight as many live arena battles as you can while it's open. Now, let's take a look at why you'll want to play live arena. As if the thrill of testing yourself against real people wasn't enough, winning live arena battles gets you live arena points and live arena crests. We'll go on to crests in a minute. As for points, earning these will see you advance through the different live arena tiers.
All right, so I see some comments in the channel, and I agree. Aglin says, you think these matches are going to end up taking a while between picking and all the time given to make choices? Yeah, and very similarly to like some of the games, like I just said, that do like a similar kind of matchmaking. And I saw there was another comment too, what else you guys thought this was like. Did you guys say like League as well? Like I said, I used to play Heroes of the Storm, and Heroes of the Storm was very similar to this, where it would ping pong back and forth between choosing champs and then the bands. And you're right, like it would take a while to actually choose. This ended up not being like a fast scenario where you kind of just like breeze through. It's definitely going to take some time.
From bronze to gold. For now, there's no platinum tier. Once you reach silver 1, losing battles will lose you points. If you don't fight at least one live arena battle for 5 days, you'll start to lose 5 live arena points each day until you fight another battle. There are also repeatable live arena quests that give you various rewards, including a live arena token refill and new artifacts. On top of that, we have multiple one-time rewards for reaching certain point milestones, ranging from a fancy new avatar to even a legendary champion.
New champ!
Speaking of artifacts, let's pause and take a closer look at the new sets available from Live Arena: Impulse and Zeal. Impulse artifacts increase your champion's speed and provide a chance of reducing the cooldown.
All right, so Impulse increases speed by 12% and has a chance to reduce a random skill cooldown by a turn. What do you guys think of that? So that's going to be a 4-piece set. I think it looks nice. It's a nice looking design that they did with it. That's called Impulse.
Down of a random skill by 1 turn. It's a great set for nukers, healers, pretty much anyone with skills you want to use as often as possible. Then we have Zeal artifacts. They increase the champion's critical damage by 25%.
All right, so Zeal is crit damage plus 25% and plus 7.5% damage for every 25% HP they have. This is called Zeal. I don't know, I think I like the design of the other one better, though it looks like with this one, they got the 3-headed dog, like Cerberus, right? This looks like they have here. Yeah, you guys are liking Impulse better? Yep, the reset is really nice, I agree.
And have them dealing more damage if their target still has high HP. It should give your attackers and nukers a little extra punch to take down champions in one shot. Both these sets will be available in the reward chests you get for winning 35 live arena battles. This is a regular quest, so you'll be able to farm these artifacts so long as you keep winning. Finally, let's return to those shiny live arena crests. You can spend the crests you win in live arena battles to unlock area bonuses in the Great Hall. Here's how they work. Live arena crests come in bronze, silver, and gold, just like classic arena medals. The first 3 levels of any area bonus are upgraded with bronze crests. Levels.
Oh, look at that, guys. Okay, so this is basically like an advanced Great Hall. Check this out, right? They have affinity bonuses, but also area bonuses. So what we see here is, look, Spider's Den, we see Hydra, we see Demon Lords. That's really interesting. Definitely changing it up compared to what we're normally used to. Hi, Cameron. Yeah, both are 4-piece set, Aglins. You're correct. They're both 4 pieces.
4 to 6 need silver, and everything else needs gold. You can also use higher tier crests to unlock lower tier bonuses, just like with classic arena medals. You might also notice that with the introduction of area bonuses, the old bonuses earned by spending arena medals have had a name change.
Yep.
These are now called affinity bonuses because, as the name suggests, they boost the stats of champions of a specific affinity. We'll give you 3 guesses as to what area bonuses do.
We already know what area bonuses do.
That's right. They boost the stats of any champion, but only in specific locations. For example, upgrading the attack bonus slot in the Potion Keeps row will, you guessed it, increase your champion's attack when fighting in the Potion Keeps. Area bonuses will also give you the option to increase your champion's speed, and even give them the ability to ignore a portion of enemy defense. Remember the hard mode dungeons we talked about in the previous What's Next in Raid episode? Area bonuses will be a huge help in farming those locations. And the best thing? Area bonuses apply to a champion's.
Those of you guys watching on YouTube, my Twitch chat's laughing about who needs a potion keep bonus. So I'm assuming no one's going to be one to upgrade potion keep. But drop me a comment on, which area do you think you would want to start working on first, right? Assuming it's not going to be potion keep.
Base stat directly, just like affinity bonuses. Add all these bonuses together, and you'll be super strong when fighting in certain locations. Bosses, fear my wrath. Okay, that's all there is to tell about Live Arena for now. We can't wait to see the changes to Raid's PvP scene, and we hope you all have a blast. We want to add a few things in future iterations, so keep an eye on the news too. Until then, hit like and subscribe to.
Wow. All right. So what do you guys think? What do you guys think? I see that my chat's talking about like Hydra definitely is on the list, the hard mode dungeons as well. And this is pretty exciting. And just so you guys know too, the content creators keep giving feedback on this, and some feedback that, I had given as well too. Some of the games that I come from, like Hearthstone, I play Marvel Snap. They actually have functionalities which are kind of like friendly battles. And what it ends up being is you can do friendly unranked matches with friends or clanmates. And I would guess with the way that Raid's set up, it'd probably be like a clanmate thing, right? In Hearthstone or in Marvel Snap, you can actually friend somebody. But, in this game, it's probably be clanmate things. But that's still kind of cool, right? Because that gives you a chance to maybe try out some comps, try out some things, do unranked against friends, you know what I mean? So that's one thing that we've kind of given them as far as feedback that we would like to see. But yeah, I would love to know, guys. Drop me some comments down below what you think about Live Arena. They are going to be doing some test segments soon, so we'll see if we get the test server that we can show it to you as well too. And I would love to know what you guys think of this.